Hi there, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'll be discussing about generative artificial intelligence. So that is the most talk topic about. So in this, I'll be just including what is generative AI and why it is being important and how it can help us and how does it works. So let's proceed. So basically, generative AI is a type of AI that can create basically new content, ideas, conversations, stories, images, videos, and music. So it is an attempt to mimic the human intelligence in non-traditional computing tasks like image recognition, natural language processing. So you might have seen most of my examples also that I have done in AWS earlier, like for the machine learning and all. You might have seen this image recognition was there, and then natural language processing was there. Then even I have some videos with the text generation, then from text translation and all. Lots of examples are there. So you can just, I will just give the link in the description of this video so you can just go through those examples. So in this one, we can just like basically train it to learn human language, programming languages also. It basically, after learning and all, it reuses the training data to solve the new problems. Like a simple example, it can some you can even we have the lexicons in Amazon Poly in which we were generating some vocabulary. We can short forms, so lots of things can be created using this generative AI. So why it is being important? So everybody knows about the chat GPT. So it has captured most of the intention of the people, like how we can like reinvent the things and customer experience and applications. So basically, it accelerates the research part. We can have some algorithms that can help us to explore more and analyze some complex scenarios. So new trends also we can find it out. We can some brainstorm some ideas and also it will help us to accelerate those research works. So basically, like simple example, like how this some medical evolutions or any some drug recovery discovery or some new medicines to help us to recover those diseases and all, we can have this generative AI systems are being used. We can also focus on enhancing the customer experience. We can have some AI powered chatbots that normally we can see nowadays is being used a lot. Then we can also have some voice bots, virtual assistants that can, it can help us respond more accurately to the customers in their first interaction. So basically, we can increase the customer engagement by providing them some offers and all, and we can have like some the customers can feel like more customized or more personal, like communication is being happening. So that's one advantage. Then we can also optimize our business process. If any process is there, we can align it as per the technology. If it is in terms of marketing, customer service, finance, and sales, so we can analyze those things. So we can extract, like suppose some business data is a profit and loss, so whether we are uh, reaching the break-even point or not. So these kind of analysis we can do. We can summarize the data, and we can get a knowledge about our business. And we can also reduce the cost if you want, where the cost is being more spent, and logistics if it and some logistics are involved. So these kind of things we can include in our we can optimize our business process through this generative AI. And also we can boost our employee productivity. So rather than they keep on spending time on finding it out how to resolve those problems, we can have some multiple prototypes that can generate certain inputs and derive give some outputs depending upon that, depending upon certain constraints and all. We can have some feedback system also being generated. So we can also have some reports and summaries, some projections. So it will reduce definitely the time and effort required in order to create those things. Moreover, it will enhance the efficiency across the organization. So these are the few things that generative AI is so important in nowadays. So how does this generative AI works basically? So in this one, in the working, Like we have machine learning models are there that are very huge models, and in AWS that is already there. You might have heard about Titan, then Bedrock is there. Then we can have those. We can utilize those already developed models. So basically, they are categorizing it into two: foundation models and the large language models. So foundation models basically are trained on a broad spectrum of generalized and unlabeled data. So they can perform various kind of tasks depending upon that. Like suppose for image generation, or like suppose you have some videos or some text is there, you can generate the PowerPoint presentation, you can create some images, you can modify the image, you can have achieve some thumbnails. So it can also predict the next word. Even we can have use in the form of code whisper and all that will help you to generate the code while writing the code. I'll come to that thing again, come back to that one. So these kind of things will cover under foundation models. Now talking about the large language models, so it is one of the classes of the foundation models. So basically like the pre-trained transformer GPT we have, OpenAI models are there that are focused more on the language-based tasks, such like summarization, text generation, classification, open-ended conversation, and information extraction. You might have seen my, I think I posted this video, I think 2, 3 videos back or 2, 3 weeks back, in which I have discussed about HealthScribe, how a doctor and a patient conversation can help you to summarize the things, and then you can have like prescription ready for the patient. So all those things are recorded. So that's how we can utilize this generative AI. So the most important thing, how it will going to affect the industries. So first of all, like the financial services, they can use the chatbots to give some recommendations and all to the customer. Some lending institutions also, even in the banks, to detect any fraud, can also be detected in the terms like in claims, credit cards, and loans. So even the investment firms can also utilize this to advise the clients low cost. Then we can also utilize in healthcare. This I have already shown you the video related to this HealthScribe. You can just have a look into it, like how we can use those generative AI models in order to create some prescription, vaccines, and general therapy, and all those things are included in this. So we can use this one in order to simulate the clinical trials. Even we can also use for study rare diseases. So without having like, having a real large data set, we can just utilize these models in order to get our outputs. So instead of spending time in training the model, we can just utilize these existing models. Then automotive and manufacturing also we can utilize this in order to improve the vehicle experience, customer experience, driving experience, designs of the vehicles, and also we can also have some quick response to the most common questions related to particular car model, how it can be troubleshoots, like troubleshooting smaller issues in the car, or some kind of like data sets we can also have, like we can also generate like what kind of defects it is having, so we can also have generative AI for that. Next, the media and the entertainment. This is again the wider scope is there, like how they can utilize it to improve their audience experience, and they can get some more revenues from it. So mostly nowadays, you might have seen they are using this avatars and all. They are creating the some some players or some games based upon this generative AI. So gaming companies are using a lot. Even this media companies to have some models, some script getting generated for the videos and all. So they are using this. Depending upon the product, we can define the product, and then on the basis of that, it will generate a script. Then we can have some more use cases like in the telecommunication, energy, banking. So lots of things are there that can be help the different industries in real world. So next, how can AWS help generate the AI? So in terms of AWS, we can see like it is giving us the opportunity to have build to make it a easy build and scale generative AI applications, and for our different use cases they are providing, where we can utilize it. And also the plus point is that it will help you to get enterprise grade security and privacy. So that's most important. So in terms of generative AI in AWS, so the first thing that we have the AWS Code Whisperer we have, an AI coding companion in which we can just type some initial commands, write some initial code. It will give you the whole help for that. So I have created some video for this. Also, you can just have a look on it. Now, next one is Amazon Bedrock. It is also again fully managed service that help us a choice of like high performance FMs that models we have, and it has broader set of capabilities and all. I haven't shown you the video for this because we have to request a model for this. Then there are certain charges and all, but in the future I will try to make some video out of it. Then SageMaker is also there. Then HealthScribe, I've already shown you the example. You can just have a look into my video. That is a HIPAA eligible service in the healthcare software vendors. It will help them to create some clinical applications to automatically generate some clinical notes or by analyzing patient clinic conversation and all. So you can just have a look into it. And in the same video, I have discussed about Amazon Q also. So you can also have a look into it. So Amazon Q is a quick insight that is being created by AWS in order to help like know about various services that are being provided by the AWS. So these are all things that we can have. So in order to have like, we can have some best practices. So we can like start with some internal applications. That's the way I have shown you some examples, small examples. So you can start with them, you can test the outcomes and all. If it is fine, then we can enhance those things. We can implement the security, we can test it extensively with different models and all, with different loads and all. So in order to have proper output, improved output we can have. So that's all from my side. I hope you enjoyed this informational video. So in the description of the video, I'll be providing you the link for HealthScribe and Code Whisper. Amazon Q is already included, and few like Textract is also there. And whatever the ML based, machine learning based examples will be there, I will be just providing in the link in the description, so you can just have a look into it. I hope you like my video. Please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.